Taurus, welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from mid-April to mid-May. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Taurus, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so Taurus, your challenge is the Eight of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so Taurus, your challenge here has a lot to do with the Eight of Cups energy. I am strongly getting with the Eight of Cups that you are finding it difficult to walk away from something that is no longer serving you. We're going to clarify the Eight of Cups and see what your important message is here for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Cups. I do strongly feel that there was a major change between you and a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm also getting Scorpio here, Cancer, Pisces, or another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, in the recent past, we're going to clarify and see more about this for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Devil. There's something here that you're still holding on to in the present moment, and it may be blocking you from actually finding or having a new opportunity. I do feel like this could be a relationship that you're involved in, and if it's not a relationship that you're involved in, it could have a lot to do with something that you're still mentally, physically, or emotionally attached to that isn't really healthy for you. We're going to find out more when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Nine of Cups, the King of Swords, and you have the Ten of Swords. So in the near future, I'm really strongly getting that there is going to be some sort of ending. It looks like a painful ending, but it's actually going to free you. And that's why your challenge here is the Eight of Cups, because as hard as it may be to walk away from this situation, it may be what is required in order for you to make clarity, or not make clarity, but in order for you to find clarity in terms of finding what is actually going to lead you to the happiness that you seek, okay? Because there's something here about you finding the happiness that you seek, being able to be happy again. This is what you are striving for, to move forward to. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands, Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, you have the Tower, and you also have the Page of Wands in reverse, okay? So what you don't see coming is, for many of you, there was already a decision that you made about a relationship that didn't work out. I do feel like as much as you wanted to have a new beginning with this person, that never really happened. I am also getting that ever since you and this person broke up, you have really experienced a lot of delays or a lack of being able to move forward. What you don't see coming is that once the sun moves from Aries, which it is by the end of April, the sun is going to be moving into your sign, which means there's going to be ample opportunity that is coming in for you after a very difficult breakup or something here that didn't work out for you. And this is what you don't see coming. The fact that the timing has to be right in order for you to completely move forward the way that you want to. So you've been trying, right? You've been trying to have this new beginning. You've been trying to make something work. You've been doing it, and it's going to happen when the timing is right. And the timing is right for you at the end of April, okay? And that's why you have the Seven of Wands here in reverse. The Seven of Wands is all about, you know, first of all, when it's upright, it's about somebody here being guarded, over guarded, or protecting something, and that is in reverse, which is telling me that something here is going to open up for you. A pathway is going to finally open up for you, and this is what you've been wanting. Okay, so this is about one, being patient. I am seeing the Temperance here, so I won't be surprised if the Temperance comes out. I'm seeing the Temperance. I am seeing the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. These opportunities are coming up for you if you're willing to be open to them closer to the end of the month. Okay, so let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge. So your challenge, which is the Eight of Cups, is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So your biggest challenge here from now until mid-May is about you choosing to walk away from something. It's been very difficult for you to make this decision, but this decision is something that needs to be made. I am getting that a lot of you are choosing to walk away from this situation because your focus moving forward is about your happiness. And the important message for you here, Taurus, is: what situation in your life do you need to walk away from and emotionally disconnect? And that's something that you may be asking yourself, right? You know, what is going to make me happy? What's going to make me feel good? And what Spirit is saying, also part of this challenge that you're experiencing, there's a decision, right? You have a choice. You always have a choice in terms of the path that you want to take in your life moving forward. So a lot of you are choosing, as hard as it may be, to walk away from something because it's no longer giving you the emotional fulfillment that you want. And that's a risk that a lot of you may be afraid to take, but it may be one that you're being guided to take, especially now, especially with the full moon in Libra. And now if it's not this full moon, it could be the next full moon that's happening as well too. Actually, you have I believe it's a solar eclipse that's happening in your sign. So this is going to affect you more. This coming month is going to affect you way more than everybody else because a solar eclipse is happening, and it's happening either by your sun, your moon, or your rising. So there's a major, major release here. It's been difficult for you, but it's actually going to allow you to find the happiness that you seek, okay? So that's your challenge. That's what I'm seeing. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands in the recent past. So the Queen of Wands in the recent past is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So in the recent past, there was some sort of communication that came in from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm also getting a Gemini. There was something here about somebody wanting to analyze something with you, okay? It could have been a relationship. I feel like it was a relationship or a person that you were in love with. This person was trying to justify why they were on and off with you, why they were in and out, why they were on and off with you. And this person really wanted to get some sort of feedback from you in the recent past. I am also getting with the Wheel of Fortune here, there was an opportunity maybe to work things out with you and this person. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups for Taurus in the recent past. So the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Justice. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Temperance. So one of the things that I did mention in your reading was I wouldn't be surprised if the Temperance or the Ace of Pentacles came out. And there it is. So in the recent past, somebody here really tried to work things out with you. They tried to be as patient as they could be with you to work things out. So I do feel like there was an opportunity here in the past for you and this person to maybe set things right, even though there was maybe a lack of cooperation or uncertainty within the connection in the past. Now let's talk about the present moment. Now in the present moment, there is a beautiful opportunity that is coming in for you. It says, what skill are you being called to develop? So there's something in your life right now that you could still be holding on to. It's not the greatest. Could be a job, could be a relationship, could be the place where you live. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, it's actually not allowing you to recognize the other opportunities that are presented or present to you. And we're going to find out why in a moment. Let's clarify the devil in the present moment for Taurus. So the devil is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. You have the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So in the present moment, for many of you, I am really strongly getting that you're learning right now how to be independent. You're learning how to stand on your own 2 feet. You're learning how to be the best version of yourself in order to attract the love that you want. So for many of you, you are looking for an opportunity with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm also getting a Virgo, maybe a Capricorn. You want a solid relationship. You're holding on to the idea of having this new beginning with this person, or you're focusing on having a new beginning in your financial situation. It could be financial or love, because you do have a lot of pentacles here in the present moment. So the question that you have to ask yourself is, what situation in your life are you still holding on to, and is it healthy for you? And again, Taurus, this doesn't have to be a situation in your life that you're physically holding on to. It could be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, because the more you hold on to something without justifying why you're holding on to it, may be the reason why the success that you're seeking isn't really happening for you at this time. And that's why your challenge is the Eight of Cups, because it's about walking away from something here that you know isn't really for you, because there could be something better. Tell me more about this opportunity that's coming in for Taurus in the present moment. So the Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment. You have the Knight of Swords and the Sun. So in the present moment, for many of you, there is a beautiful brand new opportunity that is coming into your life, but a lot of you are not realizing it. There's something here that you need to recognize with the Judgment here. And it could be with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody here, for some of you, I'm getting an air sign who wants to rush and move forward with you very quickly. And there may be some sort of opportunity between you and this person for that to happen, but you also have to be careful not to rush things, as there's something here about rushing things. And you may be thinking that within yourself, right? Like, I don't want to rush things. I don't want things to move forward very quickly. But there may also be an opportunity within this connection that's coming into your life, is what I'm seeing. So some of you are letting go of one situation that isn't working for you anymore in order to move towards something new. And it's been a process for you. It's been there's something here about processing something. So what is it that you're still holding on to in the present moment with the Four of Pentacles? So the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Chariot. You have the Two of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Yes. So it's about a relationship. Should I move forward with this person? Should I not move forward with this person? Do they want a serious relationship with me? Do they not want a serious relationship with me? So there's a lot of questioning here. And one of the things that Spirit is asking you to revise and review in the present moment is, why are you anxious and worried about this connection or relationship? And again, if it's not a relationship, it could be something you want to commit yourself to, something that you want to really throw yourself into. But you have to ask yourself, am I committing to this situation for all the right reasons, or am I committing to it for all the wrong reasons? And that's why a lot of you need to move towards something here that's going to bring you happiness. That's why your challenge is the Eight of Cups. Because if something isn't for you, emotionally, you're going to feel that. It's not something that you have to question all the time. And that's what I feel like you're going through in the present moment. Now, in the near future, something here is going to come to an end. I do feel whatever is coming to an end is actually going to free you in order to focus on what's going to bring you happiness, fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is about fulfillment, sometimes self-indulgence. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords in the near future for Taurus. So the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. You have the Hangman and the Three of Swords. So in the near future, for many of you, I'm really strongly getting that what's coming to an end is this delay. Remember, I was saying at the beginning of your reading, I was like, oh, you're trying to do something. There's been delays. That delay is going to come to an end and you're finally going to be able to bring your life back into balance. You are going to also realize that in order for you to move forward, you need to look at a situation from a different perspective. You may have been just looking at something here from one perspective, and Spirit is saying you need to be open to looking at multiple different perspectives here in the near future, especially when it comes to a water sign, Pisces, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Tell me more about the King of Swords in the near future. So the King of Swords is clarified by the Four of Cups. You have the Seven of Swords and the Hierophant. So in the near future, I'm really strongly getting the reason why a relationship or a potential relationship is coming to an end is because somebody here is not trustworthy, okay? And this could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm getting Cancer or another Taurus. There's a lack of trust here in the near future, and it's like a lot of you want to free yourself from this situation. You may believe that there is an opportunity for you and this person to have a new beginning, and you may want that. But if there's a lack of trust or a lack of uncertainty or a lack of fulfillment emotionally here, you may come to you may come to terms with the fact that, look, it's just not for me. And that's why you have the Nine of Cups here, because for many of you, you're learning how to be happy on your own. You're learning how to just do your own thing and be happy with yourself. And that may be something very difficult to come to, you know, some form of realization about in the near future. So let's get some advice. What's the advice? The advice is the King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Judgment. So this may have been one of the hardest readings that I've done so far. You know, moving into the month of April. And the reason why is because for many of you, your biggest piece of advice here is about realizing something here. As much as you don't want to realize something here, Taurus, eventually you have to be honest with yourself. You have the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. The thing is, whoever you're dealing with or whatever situation you're facing, you need to recognize when to be logical and when to be emotional about it. Okay, in order for you to really come to terms with realizing something and making sense of something in order to be able to move forward and advance spiritually within yourself, there's a need for you to apply certain levels of thinking, understanding, understanding, and overstanding to certain situations. What situation in your life do you need to be more emotional about? What situation in your life do you need to be more logical about? All of these situations that you experience in your life are going to present themselves to you, and it's about how you respond to them. And that's going to determine whether or not you come to the realization that you are seeking spiritually. I feel like this is a spiritual piece of advice more than it is a physical, because for many of you, you're a Taurus, your biggest challenge is to evolve past the physical realm, which is the senses, the five senses. Smell, taste, touch, etc., etc. So you're learning, your biggest piece of advice here is to go beyond just the emotions, go beyond just the logic, really get to this place of recognizing how you can apply these different levels of experiences that we have in order to gain some sort of wisdom and knowledge from it. That's what the Judgment is about, epiphanies, realizations. Realizations and epiphanies happen when we apply different levels of understanding, understanding, and overstanding to the situations we're in. So not every situation is going to involve you to be emotional. Some situations are going to involve you to sit down and really be logical in order to find what it is that you need to learn from the situation, which ultimately is going to allow you to find the happiness that you seek. Okay, so Taurus, a bit of an intense reading. I hope you got something out of it. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.